Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today I'll be answering this question of how do you make someone understand your trauma, or how do you make, let's say, your father or mother understand that you've been in a traumatic experience. Let's say if you're in an abusive relationship in the past, it can be either like an abusive relationship with the family or with your partner. How can you make someone just understand you? This is actually a complicated question because the first thing we have to understand is we have to lower our expectations. The fact that someone is close to you, someone is your friend, your best friend, or someone is your parent, doesn't mean that they have to understand or they have to listen to you. Yes, it's a hard pill to swallow, but when we lower expectations, we are at least lowering the capacity of us being disappointed. Because what happens is, I might share or I might want my father to understand that I was traumatized. But the thing is, their level of understanding, their capacity of understanding is different. Maybe what's traumatizing to you is not traumatizing to them. Let's say if I tell my father that, hey, I was called this name by my ex-girlfriend and I'm feeling so bad about it. Of course, maybe my dad will tell me like, man up, what's that? Because from their perspective, they really see that that's not really traumatizing to them, because the only one who really feels those effects of the trauma is you. It's not your parents. So another person cannot simply understand abuse, especially emotional abuse. Like if it was not physical abuse, physical abuse can be a bit understandable, but emotional abuse can be really tough because someone might just feel that just being called names, what's the problem with that? So you cannot really make that person understand you. The only one who can understand yourself is just you. Yeah, so don't set so much expectations to your friends or to your family for them to understand what you've been through. No, just keep those expectations to yourself, because if you set those expectations, you will also be disappointed by those family and friends. And when you are disappointed by them, you'll tend to cling on these beliefs that no one understands you or no one loves you. Yet, in the real sense, they simply just don't understand the emotional distress you're going through. So, if you keep looking for this validation from them, validation from your family, validation from your brother, your sister, you will get to this place where you're just not getting the validation. And when you don't get the validation, the mind will cling to this idea or these negative beliefs that no one really loves you or no one cares about you or your family doesn't care about you. And that's where your mind wants you to be. It wants you to be in the place where all outer circumstances are more of a reinforcement to those negative beliefs you have about yourself. So you picked up these negative beliefs because of those past experiences. Let's say you were abused by your mom. When you are abused by someone who's supposed to take care of you, you develop a belief like you are unworthy of respect, or you are unworthy of healthy kind of love, or you are unworthy of protection. So when you have this belief, you tend to look for validation from others to prove that you are worthy of, in this external validation, you are worthy of love. So when you look for this external validation, it doesn't really make you like feel you are worthy. No, you have to deal with the pain which was caused by your past experience, which is now dealing with the trauma which arose from the abuse you went through. Not looking for external validation. And external validation also may offer this temporary relief. Let's say your dad tells you like, hey, I love you so much and I understand. But it will not really take away the pain, because the pain is more deeper than just more deeper for the surface level, the like words and validation to take it away, because the pain is more in the subconscious level of your mind. That's where seeking help comes in. Like you have to really seek help to deal with the pain. You don't even need your dad to understand you. You have to deal with the trauma, and by dealing with the trauma, you will get to understand yourself. You'll get to understand that you are worthy of love and you deserve a better life, and no one can take that away from you, and no one can give that to you. You can only give it to yourself by dealing with the pain, by healing with the pain which was inflicted by your past caregivers. Hope that makes sense. Lower your expectations and take full responsibility of your healing journey. Don't expect them to understand. Just understand that they may not understand, but it's not a must for them to understand for you to heal. Another aspect is, last aspect is, of course, you have to set boundaries. If you feel that your father or your friend is not understanding you, set emotional boundaries. Set the level of acceptable behavior, or the level of emotions you can share with your friend. If they don't understand you, don't keep sharing with them. If they don't really understand you, just understand that, hey, these people don't understand me, and I have set this boundary. If they ask me something about this, I'll say no, I can discuss them with you. Let's say if your dad asks you about these things and he doesn't understand, so if he's asking you and he doesn't understand, it doesn't you don't have to tell them everything. You can just set a boundary straight, that you just share with them a little without sharing them the whole story. If you feel that they are also invalidating you, because you might share with them a story, then they invalidate you, like, what, that's not abusive. So you get the point where you set this emotional boundary so as to safeguard yourself, so as to like bring this control back to yourself, instead of giving this control to your father, or giving this power to someone else. So hope you found that informative, guys. So you cannot make someone else understand the abuse you've been through, but you are the only one who understands the abuse, and you understand this abuse by just being in that emotional distress. And the best thing to do is to seek help to heal the trauma, or to deal with those negative beliefs you develop because of past experiences. Once you deal with those negative beliefs, you will not even need anyone to understand you. You will not need a support group. You'll just need yourself, and yourself will be enough. And probably that's the time where they will also, funnily enough, like they will also start understanding you, because currently, if you approach them from the point of wanting them to understand, because you are constantly triggered, you are angry, you are not assertive enough, you are scared of rejection, you might not really articulate or explain to them what you've been through in a clear manner, because you have this fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. So when you explain things from this aspect of fear and being triggered, no one will understand you. But when you get to this point of calmness, assertiveness, where you really believe in yourself, they will understand you. If they really have the empathy, that caring touch in them, if they really are open for your understanding. Hope you found that informative, guys. Until next time, have a nice day.